Hey everybody, welcome on back to another Diecast review. Today we are taking a look at another batch of throwbacks. We were waiting for some new stuff to come in, so we went and found some old stuff to take a look at. And today, the one we're going to be looking at is the 2010 Greg Biffle 3M Pocono win, one of 120, and it is the autographed edition for this Elite. I may have done a review on the ARC at one point. I remember I had this car, so I've definitely seen it before. It's not my first time with this car, but it is definitely the first time I've reviewed the Elite. And if it's not, I guess I'm making a duplicate, is what it is. But let me show you the 4 items that come with it. The first of which is the Victory Lane pin. The 2010 season, they kind of did these pins for, actually 2009 and 10 they did them, and then they kind of quit. And 2011 they went back to nothing. But I always get the event pins. I think those are more fun. We also have the Certificate of Authenticity. It is DIN number 25 of 120 for the autographed Elite. And then we have the autographed Certificate of Authenticity card. And then we have the stat card here. Long Pond, Pennsylvania. Time of the race, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Total laps, 200 total laps. Oh my gosh, that's right. This was back when it was 500 miles. That's right. We used to go 500 miles at Pocono, and it used to take 3 hours and 45 minutes, and that's before stage cautions. So you can guarantee if that ever happened in today's day and age, there'd be stage cautions and other cautions, and it'd be a 4-hour-plus race easy. So thank goodness we don't do that, because he started 12th on the day. Number of leaders was 9. It was his 15th win. Number of laps led by the winner was 28. And let's see here. Number of cautions, 5 for 31 laps. So only 31 laps of yellow on 5 cautions. And yeah, so I guess probably a clean race in the stage era, but the stage cautions are always longer for commercials. Total laps, though, 500 miles. Margin of victory, 3.5 seconds. So that is the stat card. Let's go ahead and take a look at this car. So we've seen it before. We're going to look at it again. This is kind of a cool car just from the standpoint of, one, it's a Greg Biffle car. We don't get a lot of Greg Biffle race wins. There are, as far as I can remember, the 2013 Michigan race was made, this car was made, and I believe there was a Kansas car that was made. But as far as I can remember, there were only about 3 Greg Biffle cars that were made in race wins. So if you guys know of others, let me know in the comments below. But let's go ahead and go right through this. So we got our number 16. We got our Sprint Cup Series logo and the Coors Light Pole Award. As we go down the rest of the left side, you can see a little mark down here just below the 6. I'm not sure if that's just some decal peeling there. Oh, not decal peeling here, but on the actual race car. You can see some burnout marks or rubber marks right there. We got 3M. You go to the hood, we got 3M Innovation there, and you can see a little bit of rubber buildup, but it is Pocono, so very, very light buildup at that across the hood. There's the Greg Biffle signature there. It is a 2010 Elite, so you know what that means. I lied. We don't know what that means. Well, let's pop this open. Okay, yeah, so it is an Elite. I don't know why that didn't. I thought that popped open. Maybe I was wrong. But anyway, there you can see the braces and the tethers. A little bit of rubber buildup on the back of the car. DIN number was 25. We'll go ahead and open it up. Flip it upside down quick. There you see the tethers on the roof flaps. Can't wait for the Elite Premiums. I'm going to get that feature back. We do also have the bumper bar down here, DIN number 25. There you see the entire rear suspension assembly. We got a track bar. We've got the drive shaft. We got the shocks here. So if you see when I put it here, it does have functioning rear suspension. That was something that was cool about the Elites. We go up to the front. We do have our exhaust, drive shaft, transmission, some different lines moving from the bottom to the top, and then the rest of it's a little tough to see. Have to kind of go in from the top to see that, but I forgot to show you the right side. This is where stuff gets good. So he had a little scrape with the wall, which gave us some awesome detail. I'm telling you guys, these Gen 5 cars were the bomb. I don't know. I know people say they're ugly. Yes, they can be a little ugly, but they got so much damage. They just always got scrapes on the right side of the car. It was amazing. I mean, there was like 20 cars that I can remember from a 2-year span. A 2-year span that had good right side wall scrapes. I mean, we had, I can't even go do it right now, but we had Ricky Stenhouse's first start, the Kansas win for him, for Greg Biffle. Matt Kenseth had like 2 or 3 good ones between Kansas, Talladega, and Texas, I want to say. There were some good ones. Obviously, we had Jeff Gordon's Phoenix win, had a big old wall scrape on it. Kurt Busch's All-Star win had a great big wall scrape on it. Man, I'm just telling you, the COT, when it comes to right side race damage, was the GOAT. The GOAT of all of them. Anyway, so yeah, more wall scrapes there, down across the number, and then a little bit there on the nose, so just a little slight bit of contact. So not too bad, though. But yeah, this is the biggest draw of the car, is that right side damage. Now let's go ahead and tip it upside down. I'm going to go ahead and tap on the hood a couple times just to get it to separate from the body, and that way I can get a fingernail under it and pop it open. And there we go. Now you can see the engine detail in there. Braces, tethers, you can see some of the other lines in there, the ones that run from the radiator back, which would be your coolant lines. And then there's also, I think, some plug wires in there. Yeah, there are a couple plug wires and a little belt running from the alternator. So, yeah, the under the hood detail, still better than what we get today, but hopefully, the next batch of Elite Premiums can beat it and be nice. But yeah, anyway, guys, I'm gonna flip it this way so we see it. But that'll pretty much wrap up the review on this diecast. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This will be available at the website rasdiecast.com. I have almost everything on that website available. Obviously, I have my personal collection, so there's some of the stuff listed on there you'll see pictures of, but they're not going to be available. They're just for reference in case you guys needed to see any photos. So, but you can find out that and a bunch more at rasdiecast.com, including pins, winner circle, and I shouldn't say sprint cars. Sprint cars are eBay. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This has been Race Craze. We'll see you in the next one.